Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy week of September 29th. I hope you are having a great start to your week. This week is our usual deck, Soul's Journey from James Van Prague. I am doing things a little bit differently. I was called to pull a card for October. I know we're not quite there yet, but it is this week. We do not have a full week in September, so I was called to pull one for October. And this is interesting. I love this, but it's very interesting. And the card is growth. Growth. And I love this. It's sort of a nice fall-ish color, right? And of course I love that purple. Y'all know I love purple. And it says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And so I started, reading the book. And the first line says, you are constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. And I was like, well, that's interesting. I love seasons changing of the seasons because I feel like it's sort of a time of renewal. I don't know where you are in the world, but our weather is changing right now. And so that just sort of energizes me in a way. And what really stuck out to me, it says, to live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you, which obviously is important, it is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. And that is sometimes hard to swallow because sometimes we just come across those people, right, that we just, we're not jiving with. The universe, God, whomever and whatever you believe, has put them in your place to teach you something. As hard, as irritating, as time consuming, as emotional as it may be, right? So for October, I think this is telling us to remember that and be mindful of all of the teachers. For example, I had just watched a video that I had created back in the spring, early spring, and I was floored at the energy I was giving out. I did not realize that I was as down as I was, or frustrated, or whatever. There was a lot of energy going on. In that moment, when I was watching it back, I was my own teacher because it really was an eye-opening something for me to watch. So I can only imagine if I took the perspective of this difficult thing is trying to teach me something. This thing I'm going through is trying to teach me something. What is it trying to teach me? Then my perspective might change. My outlook might change. My energy might change. So as we go through October and as the leaves are falling, right? The leaves are letting it go. Maybe part of our growth is to let it go. Maybe part of our growth is to see a different perspective. Maybe part of our growth is to see everybody in our path, on our path, within our circle, our experiences. They're trying to teach us something. And think about it as, what are they trying to teach us? And are you listening? Because I am stubborn. Woo wee. Ask my friends and family. I'm stubborn. And so sometimes it's very hard for me to open up to see what I'm trying to be taught. So this month, maybe be more open to what is this experience? What is this thing you're going through trying to teach you? The people that are around you, what are they trying to teach you? Because we're all in this experience, we're all in this life. We chose this life as far as being here, right now, right? And so bring your awareness to the teachers, and your growth for the month of October. Okay. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful week. The last few days of September, the first few days of October. Please remember that there will be no live this week. and no Embracing Me group this week because I will be at the Women's Recharge Retreat, and I'm so excited about that. So I will see you next week. Have a great week, everybody.